Dean Ungler didn't get the job as the Bachelor, and he is now speaking out and saying he might know why it didn't happen for him. Instead, Ari Lou Iandique Jr. got cast in the role. E.T. got the chance to talk to Dean and find out his thoughts. He was called some pretty bad names during this season, including the biggest boy of the season. Dean has been given a hard time over playing two girls this season and not being able to make up his mind which one he wants to be with the most. Dean hates his new name. Dean spoke out saying he hates being called boy and that it is annoying to him. Dean said it is making him die inside to be called that by people. The thing is, Dean lead on both Christina Schulman and Danielle Lombard on the show, and the fans were not happy. It was such a big deal that Christina took herself off the show and went home. He doesn't feel like he could call himself that at all, and Dean just doesn't like that everyone is calling him that. One thing he did admit that after the way he acted on the show he can understand why people feel that way about him. It doesn't sound like Dean is dating either girl, though. He said, "I would love to have a relationship with both of them as friends," he shared. "It's not really for me to decide, though." Why isn't Dean the Bachelor for 2018? So Dean is admitting that he feels like this is the reason he didn't get cast as the Bachelor. He was talked about for the job and so was Peter Kraus. Dean explained saying, "I talked about it very informally with a few people, but there was never a formal offer extended or anything like that. If you watch 2 episodes of Paradise, you'll see very quickly why I'm not the Bachelor this year." Dean does have a really good point, but it is pretty interesting to see that he sees it and gets it. It does sound like Dean would have considered doing the show, but it didn't work out for him at all. It would be pretty shocking if they talked about Dean doing the job in the future. Maybe they will look at him for the new Winter Games show or for another season in Bachelor in Paradise. The fans do like Dean, but a lot of people lost respect for him the way that he played both girls on the show this season. It would take a lot for him to win them over again. What do you think about Dean Ungler not being announced as the Bachelor 2018? Did you think he would get the job? Sound off in the comments section below, and don't miss watching Dean on Bachelor in Paradise.